everywhere. The second reason I'm here is you have a whole smorgasbord of choice here at the Gunsan Brew House. It's hot. 6 breweries. This building is a former fish market in the city's old port. And so, what makes this place special is that the breweries here, there's 4 of them, they all use Gunsan malt specifically, which is grown in the area, and I made a video years ago. It was after one of the Quebecs at COEX events. They use malt from the area, and they brew it in this building is fairly big. And so I'm going to go through the breweries that operate here. There's 4 of them. The first one is is that right? Yeah, the Maine Coon Brewing. Maine Coon is a cat. Huge cat, very fluffy, these big ears. Anyway, they've named it after that. This is their hoppy lager. Gorgeous color on this lager, though. Like, this isn't... It almost looks like a strawberry sour. I look like shit. I apologize. Forgive me for coming down to Gunsan in the middle of July, well, late July, which is worse. Yeah. Light body. Oh, yeah, like a hoppy lager. You want light body, crisp, but there's that bitterness. I was wondering if they do like a dry hop or like a bitter one, and they've definitely leaned. Lent is the past of lending. Leaned into the hoppy aspect of that, which I don't mind right now. I probably should have gone with something a bit like a wheat beer. Ooh, I'll get that next. But like I said with the makgeolli, you could probably give me a cast 0 right now, and it would be gone in about a minute and a half. So. There isn't a huge amount of maltiness. The body's light. There's a bit of malt body from those. I don't know. Maybe I'll ask him what's in this. But that hoppiness adds to like not chugging it down and letting yourself get acclimatized to a cold drink. That actually is maybe what I need right now. So like, how did you get this so red? Is it like crystal malt? And I'm thinking it probably isn't, because crystal malt would give it a darker appearance. Brown in a sense, but also more body, and it would be less transparent, right? And he goes, beet powder. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, very cool. I mean, I should ask him what he puts in every single one of his beers now. If he's using beet powder in his hobby lager, I'm curious to see what else he puts in all this stuff. I'm going to go in order, which sounds counterintuitive, but I'll go in the order of the menu. And they actually have this one as the first one on their menu. I did skip their lager. Yeah, I just had a hoppy lager, so I'm going to skip that. I can only take 3, and there's 4 beers, so this is their porter. It's supposed to be reminiscent of ice Americano and rose tea. Now, when you say ice Americano and a cold beer that's dark, that I can wrap my head around. Rose tea, that's interesting. So, they're very one-piece, not obsessed, that's not the right word, but they do love their... Did that look okay? Oh, this is a dark lager too. No, okay, sorry. It's not a stout or a porter, this is a dark lager. There's that roasted chocolate, but none of the body. It's like a kozel. No. Dark lagers had a time in the sun, and I don't mind them. But I'm never going to make one. And if I opened a brewery, I wouldn't make one. This is one of those rare, spotted in the wild, oh shit, they make a dark lager? I remember those. Or, you know, I haven't had one of those in 8 months or whatever. I think with a roasted flavor, that lends itself well to having more of a body to it. And you can have heavier stouts and really heavy imperial ones, porters which are a bit easier to drink, but the lager body with the roasted flavors, is not a negative, but it doesn't do anything for me. So this is a rare treat. Again, on a hot day, see, I want this one. This is the wheat beer, and they've put this last, so I will drink all of this, but I'm gonna go through it, I guess. I do really want to get to this one. This is their Redbeard, which is a amber ale. Yeah, caramel flavor. I don't love amber ales, and brown ales too. Whenever I have a brown ale, it really emphasizes the sweetness of it, and I just wish they'd just go that much further and just go into porter territory. It's almost like a tease of a porter. Not as sweet as I thought it would be. They've upped the, what's the IBU on this? Oh, 40, that's why. Yeah, a lot of brown ales won't do the work to put the bitterness in, and you just get malty without the roasted. The roasted and chocolate and coffee flavors of a nice porter or a stout balance out that sweetness that's inherent in those roasted malts that don't get converted into alcohol, right? It's like if you burn sugar, it's gonna have that sweetness to it, right? This is actually, they've whacked up the hops in here, which is good. I thought that would be much less drinkable. For me, again, a lot of people like sweet stuff. I imagine a lot of beer dorks probably don't want their beers too sweet. When you get into really sweet beer territory, that's when you want it to be like an imperial something, right? Because then that 12 or 11% alcohol is going to balance that out again. If all you have is sweet and it's 5%, you're getting into like dessert territory. I don't know, but I don't know how to explain it. It's not for me. Let's get into this. This is the one I want. It says banana. Again, there's no banana in here, but the way that the yeast reacts, a Weizen yeast or a wit yeast, Belgian. There's a tartness in here that's, when I get a wheat beer, I want that refreshing, it's a refreshing, zesty summer. The zesty, though, is more like an orange, but it's not the tartness of an orange. It's not the citrus of an orange. It is there, but it's much more of that refreshing zestiness of a citrus, which orange imparts. It could be any citrus, to be honest. This is really going on the tart way. There's an acerbic, sour tartness to it. Like when you, like the vitamin C chewables. I wish that there was more, you can see my finger, right? I wish this was hazier. I wish the body was slightly thicker, and I wish it was a bit zestier and zippier rather than tart and fruity. It's okay. If any of these beers have faults in them, actually, if all these beers had faults in them, you could just blame it on the terroir, right? You could blame it on Gunsan. But no, these are all different. There's no amazing ones, there's no terrible ones. They're all good to grow. Yeah, anyway, there's still 2 more breweries, so let's see what happens.